The time of the Tom.
We're on our way to Outbreak, which is Nottingham's new scare maze. They've had a Knots maze before, the corn maze, and they've also done the one that goes straight in the square. So this time they've done one in one of our old abandoned buildings. But where is it? Because we've been walking around for a while, but luckily for me, I know exactly where it is. So you look for the octopus thing, and it's just down there where the lights are. Woo. If you're coming from the train station way, if you're new to Nottingham, or if you're in uni, then this is definitely a place to check out. Haha, here it is, Nottingham Outbreak. Nottingham's own scare maze, built in a famous location in Nottingham, the old waterworks building, which has been abandoned for years and years. It's interesting to see in there because this was all horrid wasteland, but now it's all been ploughed down to make room for fair rides. The scarecrows. What chocolate? Oh. So we got here really early, so we're lucky because we're like one of the first ones in. So as you can see, everything's just warming up. Ooh. Oh, they really made use of the space, haven't they? Should we go on a twister? Yeah, they got like a mini golf bit as well, that's quite cool. Right, the reason why we're here, let's go to Outbreak and see what is inside. Well, that was fun, wasn't it? Cameron, what do you think then to your experience?
I might have had a full-blown panic attack and they had to escort me out and calm me down.
Yeah, so that's how good you guys were, so well done. No, it was really great, like, I mean, that building, they've done so much with it, like, because it's obviously been recycled from, like, the old waterworks building, which is, like, quite famous for being run down, so I'm glad they're doing something with it now, which is good. So I really hope that they do more events like this, because the maze itself was really good. It was a good, like, kind of pace, it was good long, the acting was really great, there's a lot of energy.
Truly terrifying.
Yeah, truly terrifying. Did you believe the makeup?
I believed everything.
Yeah, so it's one of those ones, really good start, really good middle, and then obviously like a really good finish as well. Like, so it went around, like, and the actors really made use of the strobe lighting as well. So if you've got epilepsy, so it's a warning to you if you ever go through here. So what's the thing, it's like 20, 25 each, 22 each or something like that, wasn't it? Like,
Oh, I don't know.
so yeah, it's worth it to do, like, the experience, isn't it? So definitely, it's one of those things that you should like definitely give a go, especially because it's like right on your doorstep, Nottingham people. I mean, look what they've done with the place. Yeah, so yeah, weekdays it's like quite quiet, so I think it's on for a couple more days, and then, oh god, I'm out of it. Yeah, so it's on for a couple more days in November, so you still got a chance to kind of go through, and speak of the people shuffling in like zombies.
November 3rd.
Yeah. That's what it is, November 3rd.
November 3rd.
Yeah, so people are starting to queue in there, so let's have a look around the festivities. Do you want some hot chocolates or anything to calm your panic attack? Alright. Fudge. Look at size now. Big as my arm.
It's on record.
Yeah, so it starts off small now, but it will grow, hopefully, first of many, Scarefest Nottingham. Yeah, so another really good thing about this is it's literally right next to a train station, so if you're looking for something to do quick, there you go, it's the 3rd of November. Cameron said, what did you say?
I do believe it was 100% effective.
Oh god.
Thanks to the panic attack.
No, it was really interesting. I was saying earlier on, especially about like the whole theme in that, because yeah, they turn it into like a whole zombie outbreak because it is like run down. It's like crazy how they've sectioned it off and built around it. But I'm not going to spoil anything. That's why I didn't record in the maze.
Yeah, I don't want to spoil what it was that like fully freaked me out, but it is worth every penny. I will say this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. What do you think to the rides and that in there? Would you have gone on them if you didn't have a panic attack?
Yeah, I think I would have at the very least.
Yeah, okay. We're gonna stay and have like a cola we were and then just chill out, but never thought, I can't be too mean on Cameron. So that's how effective it was, guys. You've also made my night and ruined it. I'm joking, yeah. Alright guys, so I'll see you soon. Bye. Greetings. Hang on, let me just make this slightly more horror-y. Here we go. Got my horror DVDs, got the horror tickets. This is a bit more Halloween-y, wouldn't you say? Let's get to business. Yeah, so Outbreak. Outbreak Nottingham. So what did I honestly think about Outbreak? Well, my only issue with the place is there wasn't more of it. I tell you, like, I was really getting into it, and then I was like, okay, there needs to be a bit more of this. It's good for, like, starting out. I thought it was really good, and I enjoyed it, like, that much that I wish that there was more. That's like my honest opinion. But the location is really good, especially for the youngsters and the students, because as we all know, that Nottingham is the city that never sleeps, especially with all the student population changing every year and all that. So, students, if you're looking for something to do, and yeah, you can get away from your phone, definitely go and try out Outbreak. It's an experience. So then, as the actors are concerned, I thought the actors are really good. Like, they had a lot of energy, they had a lot of impacts, and they have a lot of storytelling. There's a great story to it if you listen out closely, but it's hard to like listen for the story when people are like screaming at you, but you have to read between the lines. That's the beauty of the scare acting experience. So there's a few scare actors I'd like to mention. Obviously, I'd like to mention my friends Dan and Dane, who obviously like work in the maze, and as soon as I found out they were in there, I was like, I've got to go see him. So I was thinking, should I go this year for Nottingham? And I thought, well, I've got to. It's going to be a big thing, I reckon. So yeah, so I went down. So I want to thank Dane for welcoming us at the maze and all that. Like, his character work is just as always. I don't want to say too much because I don't want to spoil the experience, but no, he was really good. It was loud, he was impactful, he was just like energetic, and he really loved what he was doing. Like, I tell you, I've never seen him drop the smile. Like, it's nice to see like people really enjoying their character. And I want to thank Dan as well, because Dan's character work has been always spot on, like from Twin Lakes. So they both worked on Knott's Maze, so that's pretty like good as well. Like, they tell you they're really passionate about what they're doing, and they're the nicest people that I know. Especially all good scare actors. Like, there's always a switch. So like, you're really nice and like loving, and then as soon as they flick it, it's like all that negativity they've had is just channel it into pure adrenaline of scaring. Like, I should know because I love like doing it as well. But it's a shame I missed it this year. But I thought, hey, better stick on the YouTube. But don't worry, after today's video, I reckon I'm going to take it a bit more easier, because I wanted to get as much as I could for Halloween, because Halloween is like my month, and I thought if I'm not working, I might as well like do something more for the YouTube. So yeah, these tickets are really good. They're about 25 each, and then lets you go through the whole
outbreak experience.
That building, I tell you, like I've always seen it on the bus, like being run down. This is the old like waterworks factory building, that's near the train station. So it's really easy to get to. And yeah, I tell you, what they've done with it was really good. Like the theming, you could still see like the graffiti and a bit of history like on it, but they've kind of kept it for the theme of the maze, and then they've built a lot more into it and around it, and outside of it as well, just to get the theming. So yeah, it was pretty good. So if you're watching this, people, you did a really good job, especially because Kenwin like had a panic attack as well, so like you were right on the scene. So people, if you're a bit nervous about going to these, do not worry. They are professionals in more ways than most. So they are there to give you a scare, of course, but that's what you paid for. It's Halloween, and of course you need to try it out. But if you are nervous about it and you get scared, that means that they're doing a very good job. And if you get too scared, they're going to do an even better job, because they will look after you. They try not to break the experience, but you're still their priority. They scare you and look after you and give you a good time. So I want to thank all the team as well for looking after Kenwin when we got separated. So yeah, so it was crazy. Great location, great energy. Like I say, I just wish there was more of it. The little fair bit next to it is really good as well. Like, there's a bar, and then there's some rides if you want to go on them. It's all optional. But if I could add anything to it, I would say you do need street performers. One for the queue line to kind of like set the ambience as well. I mean, you had like the person at the front that was really good and did the instructions and the health and safety warning, but maybe get like a zombie on a lead or something to walk through, or maybe get some like, I don't know, clowns in the plaza. I don't know what you plan to do in the future, but I look forward to seeing it, because I really think that this is something that's going to grow. And I'm going to enjoy Halloween, so you should too. So yeah, happy Halloween, kiddies. And if you haven't, check out my other videos. And also check out Dan and Dane's Parks and Glitter post on Instagram. I'll put a link in the bio. If you want a good honest review, then obviously like see what they've done, because they know everything in and out of scary. So they told me to try this, and here I am. So happy Halloween.
Like, subscribe, and be spooky.